Welcome back, everybody, to Funky Star TV. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. The headline of the topic that we have today says, Nnamdi Kanu to spend fourth Christmas in DSS custody. Here is Ohanese's appeal. Let's just dive into the news story sharply concerning the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra once again, and the headline is telling us that Nnamdi Kanu is still going to spend another Christmas in DSS detention facility, and this is going to be his fourth Christmas in prison. The indigenous people of Ndigbo, Ohanese, has appealed to the federal government to release Nnamdi Kanu. This call was made by the German envoy and director of the German Initiative for Knowledge Transfer, EV, Honorable Obinna Iyota. He said, I appeal to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to kindly intervene and generously approve and direct the activation of a process that we see to the release of Nnamdi Kanu and the restoration of peace and security in the Southeast through negotiation and initiative dispute resolution mechanism. He went further to say that Nnamdi Kanu's release will not only portray the president as a unifier, but it will ultimately showcase Nigeria as another example of Africans solving their problems without external directive. The President General of Ohanese Ndigbo, Mr. Chukwu Fidelis, during his inaugural meeting with the National Executive Committee of Ndigbo on Sunday in Enugu State, said the release of Nnamdi Kanu is a moral burden on federal government. Ohanese Ndigbo leader further stated that there is no sufficient reason for the prolonged detention of Nnamdi Kanu by the DSS. This is not by the DSS. It's same Bola Ahmed Tinubu that is holding Nnamdi Kanu. Once again, if Bola Ahmed Tinubu opened his mouth to pronounce the release of Nnamdi Kanu, it is one touch. DSS cannot go ahead without Bola Ahmed Tinubu's instruction, because Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the leader of the whole securities in Nigeria. Okay, Mr. Chukwu promised to collaborate with other Igbo leaders in government to secure the release of the IPOB leader. Nnamdi Kanu was born on 25 September 1967. He hails from Isiama Afaruku, Umuahia, Abia State. Kanu is an ardent contender against the marginalization of Ndigbo. He followed the footsteps of Ojukwu, the then Biafran leader, who led Ndigbo to war against Nigerian government during the Gowon administration. Nnamdi Kanu continued the fight for Biafra by investing in both local and international discussion on the issue. He founded Biafra Radio and a newspaper that aids the spread of his mandate for Biafra's secession. However, in 2015, the IPOB leader was arrested in Lagos and accused of instigating violence, especially in the southern Nigeria, that resulted in the loss of lives and properties of civilians, military, paramilitary, and police forces, and destruction of several institutions and symbols of authorities. Since then, he has been in and out of DSS custody. The federal government fled and filed an amended 15-count charge of terrorism and treasonable felony against Mr. Kanu in 2021. He was arraigned in July 2021 after being extradited from Kenya. Speaking on his rearrest and extradition, former Attorney General and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami said, self-acclaimed leader of the prescribed secessionist indigenous people of Biafra Ipob Nnamdi Kanu has been intercepted through the collaborative effort of Nigeria Intelligence and Security Service. However, on 19th March 2024, Kanu's lawyer appealed for bail, but the Federal High Court in Abuja rejected the appeal, granted acceleration hearing under the trial judge, Justice Binta Nyako. By the end of this year, if not released, Nnamdi Kanu would have spent 4 Christmas and New Year celebration in DSS custody since his detention in 2021. So, ladies and gentlemen, make una come to our comment section. Come tell us what you want to think about this Nnamdi Kanu prolonged detention. A lot of people don't call for the release of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, but the power that be said, no, they cannot release Nnamdi Kanu. Only God knows the reason why they are still holding the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Now, let me take all of us to this particular news that I want to share with all of us. It's about some few days ago, right? I started seeing this news regarding how much Nigerian government or how much Nigerians had paid as ransom in just 12 months. It's a mind-blowing amount of money, amounting up to 3 trillion naira. When I come across this news, I was like, God damn. Almost amounting to 3 trillion naira. Okay? Nigerians paid 2.23 trillion naira as ransom in just 12 months. Just 12 months. 2.23 trillion naira. Not billion, trillion naira. Let's dive in. The National Bureau of Statistics has revealed that Nigerians paid a total of 2.23 trillion naira as ransom over the 12 months between May 2023 and April 2024. Wow. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? The sum was paid by households affected by kidnapping incidents, highlighting the growing threats posed by criminal activities in the country. According to NBS latest Crime Experience and Security Perception Survey report, an estimation of 51.89 million crime incidents were recorded across Nigerian households in the reference period. Ladies and gentlemen, this is mind-blowing. 51.89 million crime incidents. That's a lot. The survey shows that the Northwest region had the highest incidence of crime with 14.4 million cases reported, following by the North Central region with 8.8 million incidents. In contrast, the Southeast region reported the least crime with 6.18 million incidents. The finding also revealed that rural areas were more affected by crimes than urban areas, with 26.53 million crime incidents in rural households, compared to 25.36 million in urban areas. The report highlighted the severity of kidnapping, with 4.14 million households experiencing home robbery. Of those affected by kidnappings, 65% were forced to pay ransom to secure the release of victims. The average ransom paid was 2.67 million naira, contributing to the total of 2.23 trillion naira paid by Nigerians during the 12 months. Despite this, only 36.3% of those who experienced home robbery reported the incident to the police, with a similarly low reporting rate for kidnapping. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this is a lot of money being paid to the criminals in Nigeria. And then you ask yourself, where are the policemen? Where are all these security men they claim we have in Nigeria? They are there to secure the life and properties of the people. But you can see the number of crimes and how much they have paid so far, 2.23 trillion naira. This is a mind-blowing amount of money. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you not get anything on can tell us pertaining to Nnamdi Kanu story, spending the fourth Christmas, if not released before Christmas. In fact, we have very few days to celebrate this 2024 Christmas celebration. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know if the Johannes Ndigbo are serious in the issue that concerns Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know what is going on. I don't know why Bola Tinubu is still holding Nnamdi Kanu, even though people have told Bola Ahmed Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu, even though the court have pronounced Nnamdi Kanu to be free. But the power that be, they hang on. They say, no, we don't want to release Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, the statement that was made by Governor Soludo yesterday blew my mind. That even though they released Nnamdi Kanu, that it's not going to solve any problem on ground in the southeastern part of Nigeria. That those people, the criminals themselves, cannot listen to Nnamdi Kanu if at all they release Nnamdi Kanu. That is a very, very bad one. So that man is standing against the release of Nnamdi Kanu. That is the meaning. He is standing against the release of Nnamdi Kanu. One love, everybody, and see you guys next time. Bye.